ahead on this trip. Started out at a Air BnB that I manage. Had to swap out some filters before the guests came in. I like writing the install date on here so we know exactly when they got installed. And this is 3 stages. I like starting from the bottom so all the water is drained out by the time I get to the first one. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my water, put them back after I tested for leaks. I'm gonna put everything back. We're also gonna go ahead and replace the battery for the spigot. That way everything starts off on the same note. On this next call, we had a clogged kitchen sink drain. Go ahead and put my rags out, set up my light, catch all this water as much as possible. We're gonna go ahead and snake this guy. I got 75 feet on this 1/2-inch cable. I'll put the spade bit on there so it opens up some passage. Gonna go ahead and run the whole cable since I'm there. And then we'll test out this line. This one, as I was going, I felt like 4 to 5 bends as you're snaking. You can feel within your cable kind of what's going on underneath. It's hard to explain unless you've done it, but you feel all the 90s and the bends. For some reason, this one had a lot of bends. More likely that solids will get stuck. But yeah, here's the sludge. We call it buildup. Accumulates over time. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and test this unit, and this is what you want to hear.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, happy now.
So that right there is telling me that it's clear from end to end. When you get that whirlpool, especially when it starts to drain, even if it's full, that tells you that you're breathing from one end of the pipe all the way into the city lateral. While I was here, the customer also noted to me that she had an issue with this hose bib. And lucky me, I'm using my grinder at the house for a project. And I didn't think I would need it, and of course I needed it. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this guy out with our tiny Tim here, clean up the copper so we could go ahead and desolder this guy. The coupling is buried halfway into the wall, so if I don't have to, I prefer not to have to get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and desolder the welded on hose bibs here. Builders put on these soldered hose bibs. I like putting on a threaded one so it could be swapped out easier. I never have to do it again. But yeah, this is me putting this guy back in. Heat it up to temperature and put your solder on there, clean it up. But yeah, no leaks of course, we're all set.